Hi everyone, welcome to the next lesson. So again, we are going to work on our activity book for this lesson. So it's page number 54 and 5. So for the first task, we are going to do some reading tasks. So especially we are learning about the strategy for how to match the headings to paragraphs. So first of all, as you can see here on the screen, that the strategy is that you need to first to look at the visual clues in order to match the headings to the paragraphs. Second one is you need to look for keywords in each paragraph. The keywords can be found from the title of the headings. So for example here, living in space. So live and space will be the keywords for this, for the matching of the paragraph. And next one is look at the type of text. Alright, so let's start with the first one, A. So we're going to read the text and match the texts to the right headings, right? So the headings are here: living in space, being an astronaut, record time and space, the International Space Station. So first thing is you need to be looking at the very first sentence, because usually from paragraphs, the first sentence is the main sentence about the paragraph, what the paragraph will be about. So it is more likely for you that you find the right keywords from the very first introduction sentence. So let's try this one. So living in space, the first astronauts were usually fighter pilots who could fly in difficult conditions. There's no live or space word, yeah? So moving on to the next one. Living in space can be difficult. So this obviously says that this paragraph will be all about living in space. So it's for sure that A, the living in space headings should go to this paragraph down here. Alright, so first task was easy. So next one, being an astronaut. Again, let's look at the first sentences. The first astronauts were usually fighter pilots who could fly in difficult conditions. So the key word astronaut is here, so that is the right headings to this paragraph, being an astronaut. Moving on to the next one, record time and space. Just look at the first sentence. The International Space Station is the biggest object in space. There's nothing about recording or timing in space, so let's move on to the next one. Astronauts can spend many hours in space, so that shows hours, means that record should be measured by hours. So that definitely goes to this paragraph, the last paragraph. And last one, the International Space Station should surely go to the third paragraph. As you can see, there's nothing else left. So matching headings to the paragraph is this easy. So your strategy is to look at the keywords, and especially the first sentence of a paragraph tells you what the paragraph will be about. So this is the strategy that you can use for the other tasks. If you are asked to find or match the headings to the paragraph, you can use this strategy. All right, now it's your task. What's your task for this page number 55 is that? So I want you guys to read the 4 paragraphs carefully so you will be able to answer the follow-up 6 questions here. So the question number 1 is, do all astronauts need to be fighter pilots? No, they don't. You should be looking for the answers from the above texts and 4 paragraphs. And for the rest of the 6 questions, please do answer the question on your activity book. And the next task is, it's about pronunciation, pronouncing large numbers. We have already learned this one. So I guess it's easy for you guys to match the numbers to their written forms. And lastly, this is your challenge one. Listening part we skip because we simply do not have the CD. All right, next one is you should be reading and answering the questions here. So this is asking your personal opinion about traveling to outer space and about space. So I want you guys to read the question and answer them in your own words. For example, first one says, would you like to travel to outer space one day? If yes, why? If not, why not? Yeah. And what surprised you about living in space? What would you like to see in outer space? And what would you miss from Earth if you were an astronaut? And so this is the task number 2 for this week, and I want you guys to do the tasks and take a picture of the tasks that you have done and send it through the Google Classroom, right? So good luck with your homework. Goodbye.